Hello, now we're doing Leo. What's up, Leo in the dove? What's up with you, Leo in the dove? I'm going to show y'all some love. Let's see what's going down here for this to starting the day till next Saturday. What's in y'all energy that you need to be aware of? Anything comes out, but it's allegedly. Don't take it personal. Hey, just because you see names don't mean it's you. Unless you the only one know your story. So let's talk about it. Leo. Okay, Leo. Something about Andrew, allegedly. Something about an Andrew and an Aries. Somebody could be named Andrew, allegedly. What about Andrew? See, someone is a free soul. They done what they supposed to do. This person is a free soul, which is this Aries or something I'm hearing, because that comes after it. Aries is a free soul. Somebody with the C and E needed to know that this person is a free soul on earth. This was a karmic relationship in the past that someone was in, allegedly. Something about inflation. So sure your money for running rainy days. See, there's going to be an end to that, allegedly. Something is going to stop about you not having money on them rainy days. A karmic father, they took your inheritance. So something is coming out about that, allegedly. Okay, so don't worry. Something about someone may have lived on the northeast side of town, allegedly. Something about a white lady, a man in the past. Something about a white lady and a man in the past. This is why did you think you could grape an earth angel here on earth? So karma's coming. Someone wanted to attack an earth angel and do some nasty stuff allegedly to an earth angel. Trigger warning. But this was a warrior of God, and this is a warrior of God. See, someone named Patricia in the past needed to know that. This person was meditating and contemplating. They can't anymore because it's not working. Someone is a Taurus allegedly. Something about a white man and a lady drama in the past. Something about a white man and a lady's drama. They used to get bad headaches off of this in the past, allegedly. I didn't lie to you about everything. Yeah, they lied to you about everything because it's in the reverse. This says, where there is no guidance of people, they fall. In abundance of counsel, there is safety. Proverbs 11:14. Stop whining and fight. The law is on the way. See, someone had to learn this. The law is on the way. Grandpa says they're here helping you. The law is on the way. The law sees everything allegedly here. They want to let you know that. Your ex is straight drama, man. Or lady. Someone named Betty allegedly has a lot of anxiety about something. Someone named Betty. And they needed to let go of something. They didn't want to do it this summer. They didn't want to let go of it this summer, allegedly. What did you need to release? They didn't want to let go of it. They wasn't going to release it. It says, I put the past relationship trauma that influenced my actions in the connection. Somebody's past trauma is influencing what's going on in this connection, allegedly. I put a spell on you. Your past lover or your friend or another person put a spell on you. Well, they're famous to put spells on you real quick. They say that'll get you in time, but it don't. It just makes you go further away. Someone put magic spells so you would have a miscarriage. So justice is coming. Jail time for that. But in the past, they used to do that. This person played in the Olympics in the past, allegedly. Somebody wanted somebody's house to go up in smoke. But someone's going to be found, allegedly, trigger warning, in their house, and they're not going to wake up. It's their time to leave this earth. It was their time to go home, allegedly. It says, you are so kind to people that is so not nice to you. Ask yourself why. This person never did do that. They never asked themselves why people were so upset and acting so ugly towards them. They never did it. Watch out for house fire. Somebody leaves the stove on. It may take out of a lot of people. So watch and make sure your stove is not on, allegedly. I wouldn't put that on anybody, Leo. Make sure everything is off, That's just that simple. Be careful, then sorry, allegedly. It says you have more than one wife in the past. Someone had more than one wife. Yes, this was your soulmate, but they thought they was a gigolo. Somebody thought they was a gigolo, baby. I'm a gigolo. You can't have more than one wife. What's wrong with you, dude? That's what they feel like. Everybody can have more women, more men. You might as well not be married anyway. That just makes no brainer. Somebody could be named Robert D. Niro, age 81, August 17, 1943. These are celebrities' names. Ryan Gosling, age 44, born November 12, 1980. That might have something to do with this situation. They're just using stars, for example, or it could be them. It says peace if they're still alive. There's peace coming for you, because Archangel Cheryl says peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Only love is real. My family looked up to me, and I feel like I can't let them down. That's what it was. A dark man that take people out. They couldn't let their family down. This black man, that's why they would take people out, because they couldn't let their family down. Somebody's 65. They didn't want to start to do right. Someone didn't want to start to do right, and then they want to bring someone an engagement ring, but they take people out. So this person was working with family, and they was a hired hitman, allegedly. Let's see what's going on with this hired hitman. What's the deal with this hitman here that was hired to take people out, allegedly? What's going on with this hitman spirit? Is this a cult member or a family member? They couldn't let people down. That's why they were taking people out. In other words, they don't mind being a serial killer, allegedly, because they wanted to please their family. That made them feel good to take lives, to get what they want. They do this. Why does this person take people out for their family, really? Yeah, caregiver. There was a caregiver they was taking out, that they would take out, allegedly. For, why did they take the caregiver out for their family members here? Yeah, they caused an accident to a caregiver, and they did this in the mountains. So now it's justice. So somebody played with somebody and made them have an accident in the mountains. So there's going to be justice for this person hurting this person, because this person was a perverted person. They loved the naughty stuff. They were pervert too. And they would do this in a motel and hotel. Someone may be in a motel hotel right now, and they're very perverted, and they're a serial killer, and they do this for money. They do this because their family needed them to do it. It was their duty to stand up for the family and take people out. Their own grandparents, they did it for money. They took out their grandparents for money, allegedly. Leo, you or somebody you know, and got trapped in it. Somebody got trapped. They tried to trap their grandparents, and they got trapped in their to being a serial killer. See, that's what the leverage they have on this person. So they got trapped into being a serial killer. This is someone's spouse or partner and someone's child. They're involved in it. Somebody has a spouse involved. They're serial killers. They work together. They party. They love this couple loves to party. They go, let's party, baby. Let's jingle crankle, baby. And let's take them out, baby. Let's roll them down. And they will lie about it. Like they like to go party and tell people lies. And what else did they do to these people? And they tell people lies, and they are alive, They be alive at the time, but they be alive, but they use that for a cover-up. They go party with you and try to show you a good time for a cover-up, and then they drug and poison you, allegedly. That's one of their top P's. That's what's hidden while you party with them. They drug and poison you, and then they would make you say you commit suicide. That was one of their their delicacies. They do this in the desert a lot, allegedly. Anything else? Is this a cult? They abuse and neglect. They abuse and neglect people, and they do this to grandparents, and they're connected to the devil. They have the devil. This person causes deaths. That's what they do, and they travel, and they work for the devil, allegedly. Like, share, and subscribe.